Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Scrapbook and Cards Today YouTube channel. It's Mirisha here, and today I'm sharing a festive, elegant holiday tag that you can use on gifts, as an ornament, or even as a keepsake for someone special. So let's go ahead and dive right in. To begin, I'm starting with fawn cardstock from Spellbinders, and I have positioned it inside my Misty. I'm using the vintage floral background stamp from Honeybee Stamps. And if you're like me, floral stamps are a staple all year long, especially for holiday projects. They add this timeless, beautiful botanical feel that works beautifully behind any focal point. I'm inking up the stamp with Distress Oxide's Vintage Photo. Oxide stamps so well on colored cardstock, and this color gives me that perfect warm antique look. I always like to stamp twice just to make sure I have a crisp, full impression. And the Misty makes that super easy. For your background image, you can use any color ink or oxide of your choice, maybe white, black, red, or you can use watermark ink. You also have the option too, if you want to add texture and shine, to apply clear embossing powder. That would be absolutely stunning. Now that I'm done stamping my image, it is time for the next step. I'm now bringing in Distress Spray Stain and Gathered Twigs. I spritz a little on my work surface and then I add a touch of water. I'll then pick it up with a paintbrush to create soft, vintage splatter across my cardstock. Now for shimmer, I'm using Distress Spritz in fossilized amber and just adding a few fine mist spritzes over the background. This gives you that gorgeous, subtle glow that catches the light without taking over the design. Then I'm drying everything with my heat tool before moving on. And here's a close-up of the finished background. Look at that. Just gorgeous shimmer and shine and that vintage look, exactly what I was going for. Next, I'm using a tag die from the Tag Builder die set from Honeybee Stamps. This die set is perfect for creating your tag projects. I'm now positioning the die on the area of the background that I want to use to die cut to create this project. I'll then secure it with a piece of mint tape and run it through my die cutting machine. Now I can take the tag as is and finish completing my project, but I want to take it one step further. So I'll take my blending brush and lightly blend Vintage Photo Distress Oxide around some of the edge of the tag. So not completely around the tag, just in different areas along the outside of the tag. This will give it that soft, worn-in vintage look that I'm going for. I love how this background turned out. It is so gorgeous. And what a difference adding that touch of oxide around the edge of the tag made. Just love it. Now it's time for the next step. I die cut this beautiful dove from white cardstock from Spellbinders using the Lovely Layers Dove die set. This die set is perfect for creating your holiday projects and projects year round. When I assemble layer die cut images like this dove, I like to adhere the details first. So, for example, I'm adhering the details to the tail first and then the beak and the eye. So, all of the small details I like to add first. For extra depth, I added foam dots in between the dove layers. This step is completely optional, but it makes such a big difference. Even the slightest lift helps your focal point cast a soft shadow and really stand out against the background. This dove is very quick and easy to put together, but adding just a little dimension turns it into a beautiful layered centerpiece for your tag and projects. And for a final touch, I used the ribbon die that's included in this die set to die cut a piece of red cardstock and adhered it to the beak. Using the mini holiday florals die set from Honeybee Stamps, I selected a few of the die cuts to die cut a poinsettia and foliage that I'm using for this project. For depth and dimension, I'm using Distress Oxide's Rustic Wilderness for the leaves and Lumberjack Plaid on the poinsettia petals. A little bit of ink blending goes such a long way in making die cuts come to life. It is one of my favorite techniques. Look at that leaf. Just look at how that little detail made such a difference. I'll now use Lumberjack Plaid and apply the oxide to the leaves of the poinsettia. And you can feel free to use inks if you like. When I ink blend on floral elements, I like to ink blend from the center out. To me, it gives a more natural, realistic look to the die cuts, and it really brings them to life. Now that I'm done ink blending the poinsettia, I will adhere the layers together. For the sentiment, I selected Christmas Blessings from the Let Nature Sing stamp set from Honeybee Stamps. I then inked it up with black ink and I stamped it twice to make sure I had a good crisp impression. And then cut it out with the coordinating die. Now it's time to assemble our project. I start by positioning the dove slightly towards the right side. Now the dove is our focal point for this project. I'll then position the poinsettia, followed by the leaves and branches underneath. You can create a more natural cluster by alternating dark and light greens and letting some pieces peek out from different angles. I do encourage you to, as I always say, experiment before you commit. Once I'm happy with the placement of the elements, I will then adhere them to the tag. Now the poinsettia will sit towards the lower left of the dove, so I'm adding a piece of foam tape behind it to pop it forward and give that arrangement even more height. Once everything is adhered, I'll add gold pearls to the center of the poinsettia for that classic Christmas sparkle. This next step is optional, but I decided to use a hole enforcer die from the Terrific Tags die set to cut a reinforcer from gold cardstock. I then glued the reinforcer in place, and then once it's dry, I then thread ribbon through the top to finish this project. Before adding the sentiment, here's a look at the tag on its own. It's stunning already, but you do have the option to add the sentiment as well. Once I added that Christmas blessing sentiment, it truly feels complete. But either way, this project is gorgeous with or without the sentiment. And just like that, my friends, this tag is finished. I absolutely love how this project came together. From the vintage background to the dimensional dove and poinsettia cluster, I hope this project inspires you to create a few handmade tags this holiday season. They make beautiful gift toppers, keepsakes, or even ornaments. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe here on the SCT YouTube channel so you never miss a new project. Thanks so much for spending this crafty time with me today. Until next time, happy creating and have a wonderful holiday season.